Hi guys, so I'm going to finally get around to refilming this video. So I did film it like once before already, and then I didn't like it, so the way I'd done it, so I'm gonna refilm it. So today I'm going to do an updated version of my Nintendo Switch collection. So this is all my games plus a few little extras that I do have that I can get my hands on because we do have store stuff. So yeah, this is all my collection. So first of all, I will say we buy games secondhand. If you go onto Argos website in the UK anyway and you type in clearance into their search bar, you can get a full set of clearance items, everything from kids toys to beauty stuff to technology. And if you click on technology, you also get the option for video games, and they actually do have Nintendo Switch games in there. I think at current they have maybe Sushi Striker, Harvest Moon, Little Dragon Cafe. This is off the top of my head, but they also genuinely have cheap ass games. Like Lumo is really cheap in Argos. A few other games that I will point out here came from Argos, they're cheap. We also buy, I said, from CEX, we buy second hand from there. And stuff like that really. So we haven't bought every one of these full price, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna just grab a pile. I do buy from eBay as well. So the first one I have here is The World Ends With You. This is a really good game and I have played part of it. I never played it on the 3DS or the DS originally when it came out. So I bought it on the Switch so I could play it. Haven't had masses of time to do so because this is quite a long-winded game, but I would recommend it. Little Dragons Cafe. This is amazing and I really love it. Some people rag on it a little bit, but this is actually really cute. You have to look after the cafe because your mum falls ill, and you make friends and your little dragon gets older and bigger the further you go along, and you develop more and you get to go further, like outwise, to find items. It's actually really nice. So it's kind of like a Harvest Moon kind of crossed with an Animal Crossing in a way, but then it's more of a RuneScape as well because there is fighting involved too. So I would really recommend this one. And if you like collector's edition, this is the standard edition that I have, but they actually do a collector's edition for this, and that is on the PlayStation 4 and I think it's on the Xbox 360, but I know it's on the PlayStation 4 as well as the Nintendo Switch. I don't have it, but it comes with a set cards and also a really cute plushie of the little dragon. So I really do want it though, so that's a recommend. I have Sushi Striker. So this actually came second hand from game itself. It was really cheap and that's the reason I picked it up. I played the demo and I really liked it. This game is basically trying to match loads of sushi up to eat sushi, so it's awesome. Oh gosh, I'm tired. Ugh. But yeah, it says it's fast and frantic sushi showdowns. It's really awesome. The storyline is kind of like standard, but it is really awesome. Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. I bought this from CEX second hand. To be honest with you, it's a Super Mario game. I wouldn't massively recommend it unless you like Super Mario games. If you want a bog standard Super Mario game to play on your Nintendo Switch, this is it. And it's actually not as bad as people state. Oh, it didn't have this and it didn't have that. It didn't promise to have a ton of stuff. It's just the two old games stuck together with a tiny odd couple of new bits. So it's basically, if you didn't know, New Super Mario Bros. U and New Super Mario Bros. Or Luigi U. So the only difference is you can get Toadette in this one because they've done a new crown power up. I don't think it's terrible. And I said, if you want that or your kids like this kind of stuff, I'd recommend it. Soul Dam. I've only played this briefly. It's a little bit like Bubble Bobble and stuff like that. I guess it would get a light recommendation. I've only played it shortly and it is very simplistic. I love the cute anime style though, so Puyo Puyo Tetris, frantic 4-player puzzle mashup. I love this game. I couldn't get this game anywhere and I tried in loads of places. This actually came from eBay. Some guy was like, I bought it for my kids and they don't even play it. They've never touched it. So yeah, I got this dirt cheap as well and it was brand new. So I even still got my points on it, which is awesome. Oh god. Disney Pixar Lego The Incredibles. It's your standard Lego game, to be honest with you. I've played like the first level, maybe the second. It is really good and it does follow the stories, but oh sugar, I wouldn't rant and rave about it. I'd love to get into a Lego game right now, but it's just not doable. We have the Lego Ninjago movie video game. I love Ninjago personally, but again, it's the same reason I haven't played this at all. It's just, I will do when I get a chance to play a Lego game. Same for this one. This is Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. I haven't had a chance to play a Lego game, so that can just go on the back burner for a bit. Kirby's Star Allies, which is this one. I'm going to say it's okay. It's not brilliant. It's okay. I love Kirby, but I don't know if I'd recommend it personally. Oh gosh. 1-2 Switch. We only bought this for when people come around, so unless you've got kids, then I wouldn't recommend this one. It should be cheaper than what it is, and it is going to be that standard game that you see for like 99p in the future. So Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So I actually bought the Ultra edition with this, as you've seen probably my unboxing. If you haven't, I'll link it either down below or up top, or at the end of the video. So this one came with a statue and everything, and I really love this game. I have all the DLC in regards to this game, and I've played a ton of it. I do need to keep playing it though. I haven't actually completed it as of yet, but I would highly recommend it. Snipper Clippers Plus. I really wanted it for Christmas and my birthday, and I asked loads and no one bought it for me, so I bought it for myself. It's a standard puzzle game. It's actually really cute. You have to snip and clip different parts of your friend's body so that you can fit in the shapes. It's actually really simplistic but really fun, so recommend it. Mega Drive Classics, over 50 classic games. So this is your typical and standard mashup of Sega Mega Drive games. So if those games are boring to you, then I wouldn't recommend it. If you like those sort of games, so Street Fighter, Sonic, and all bits like that, it boasts quite a lot of games on this, so I would recommend it, but only if it's cheap. I wouldn't pay a ton of money. This kind of like game is on 101 platforms, and it's cheap on a lot of other platforms than this one. So Yoshi's Crafted World. I preferred Woolly World. Mario 8 Deluxe. I was shit at Mario Kart, and so I bought this one and actually gave in, and now I'm pretty good at Mario Kart and I actually really enjoyed this one, so I really recommend it. Pokken Tournament DX. I've really enjoyed this. My friends have played loads of this. It's really fun online or just doing standard mode. I would really recommend this. I really enjoyed it. Super Smash Bros Ultimate. I bought this for my friends when they come round. Admittedly, I did buy the Ultra edition again, mainly because it came with like additional controllers and stuff. I don't like it. I suck at it. Super Bomberman R. I love Bomberman, and this is nothing like the 360 version that was live, and I loved it. This is really friggin' hard, but I would recommend it if you can persist with it. If you can persist with it, it's actually really fun, but if you can't, then it might be one to pass. Super Mario Odyssey. It's really good. Again, it's your standard Mario game. If you want a Mario game for the system, this is really good. It is really fun. There is lots to do and you'll be playing it for a very, very long time. Splatoon 2. I never played the first one, but I played this one. I've played now all the DLC for this one and I really enjoy it and would highly recommend it. It's a really fun game. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. I really like Crash Bandicoot. Obviously I grew up playing Crash. This is Crash 1, 2 and 3, which is Warped. If you liked those games, then I'd recommend it. It's nice just to play something really chilled. It's also apparently both that it's got 2 bonus levels included, Stormy Ascent and Future Tension. So I would recommend this one. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I really enjoyed it on the Wii U, and to be honest with you, this wasn't that expensive. I'm definitely going to keep playing it. It also has additional levels, this one, and you can also put amiibos using the Mario Odyssey amiibos if you have them onto the system and get additional levels that way. So I would definitely recommend this one. I have The Longest 5 Minutes. So this is not your standard one that you're going to have heard a massive lot about. I bought this off eBay personally. You can buy it off other websites. This is the limited edition with like art books and badges and stuff, which are super cute. So yes, I have played a fair bit of this. It is really fun. You basically wake up with amnesia, but you're in like the main boss fight, so it's like the longest 5 minutes of your life because you have to go back kind of and remember everything so you can fight the boss fight and win. I would recommend this one. This one isn't necessarily cheap, it's from eBay at the moment, and I think that's the only place you can buy the physical copy like this from now. So this one that I bought recently, which is Lumo. The only place that I've been able to find it recently, I did say you can get it in Argos, but in my local store it's not been in stock, and it was 15 quid in Argos. For £12.99 I got it second hand from Game, which I'm perfectly fine with. It's basically your standard puzzle game, which is really cute, and I like those type of games. So I have Annex Verge Multiverse Edition. So I have played this, I do enjoy it. It's kind of like a Metroid vibe if you've never played it and you want to know what it's like. I bought this edition from Game. I will state that this edition is more expensive than any other platform because it's on Switch, which is really frustrating because it's actually more expensive by £10, which is kind of cheeky, but I will say the guy who sells and makes this game is like putting it to a good cause, so I would definitely buy it anyway, kind of thing. So if you don't know, obviously you can obviously look that up, but I'm gonna move my legs. Oh, there we go. And yes, I am in my PJs. If you're new, PJs is the vibe here because it's comfy AF. Dragon's Dawn of New Riders by DreamWorks. It's shite, don't buy it. I got that from Argos, dead cheap, but still. I have Disgaea 5 Complete Edition. I love this game. This is the game I first played and of the series, and that got me into the series. Unfortunately, I did miss out on the limited edition version of this, which is super cute and you get like plushies and stuff, but it's too expensive now and I'm not paying the price it's up for. So if you haven't played Disgaea, I would really recommend it. It's such an awesome kind of strategy game and it's really fun. So yes, it's kind of like a tactics game as well, if that makes sense. I've got Galgun 2. So we actually did get a promo code of this game to do a review on a while back, which we did, and we really liked it. So we ended up putting the review copy on my partner's console so he could play it, and I actually went out and bought the physical copy as well, so they got their money out of us. It is actually really fun. So if you don't know anything about this game, if you're kind of offended by small little things, then I wouldn't buy it. Basically, you basically shoot your pheromones at girls, and then that makes them kind of like leave you alone because they might chase you, so you shoot pheromones at them and stuff like that. It's actually really funny. The concept is really funny. Like, I love the fact your neighbour is like really, like, the windows are really close and she like talks to you, which is a bit weird, but I would actually recommend this one if you like that sort of game. It's your typical Japanese style game, if that helps. Gal Metal World Tour Edition. So it does come with some cute little stickers and a cute little kind of like bit there. I don't like this, and I like rhythm games. So this one is, I thought you'd be able to play anyone in the band, and you can't. You can only play one girl, which means you have to do the drums. I'm not built for the drums. I'm crap at it, so it's just lost on me personally. But if you're good at drums, then it's fine. And maybe later on, if you've played it, let me know. Like, if more stuff unlocks, if I just need to persist and then I can play like the bass or the guitar, then let me know. But it's not for me. Namco Museum Arcade Pack. This is exactly like the Sega Mega Drive one. It is just a handful of your bog standard thrown together Namco Museum games. So if you like Pac-Man, this is also kind of a bit fobbish. So this has got Pac-Man Championship Edition 2, Pac-Man versus, Pac-Man plus 2-player, Pac-Man, and then it's like Dig, Dug, Splatter. So this has got a lot of Pac-Man on it. So if you're really not into kind of these games, then there's no point. But if you like really like easy games to just like pick up and play, then this isn't expensive and it's quite fun. I have this one, which is Bayonetta Special Edition. So this comes with loads of stuff, which I have done an unboxing of this as well, so I'll flick that somewhere. This is Bayonetta 2 physical copy and 1 downloaded copy. So if you're really into Bayonetta, then I would recommend it. If you've never played Bayonetta, I don't know how to describe her. It's very typical Japanese. She's very flamboyant with her clothing. If I say that her hair is her clothing, you'll be hella confused. But it's awesome, so I really recommend it. Fire Emblem Warriors. So we bought this again from CX. It was cheap anyway, and then when I looked through things, I think it's missing the cards. I specified, I was like, oh, it's missing the cards. So like, we didn't realise, and then they marked it down even cheaper. So for us, it's not too bad. I've never really played it, and I've never really played a Fire Emblem game. That's why I picked it up, because like, I actually have friends that are really into Fire Emblem games. So I kind of thought that it'd be nice to give it a go. So we have this. I think I'm about halfway through. Koto Dama, the 7 Mysteries of Fushima. This, I'm pretty sure, is a bit like, so you have to do like games in it, but it's a bit like that one that came out recently that was can't remember the name of it. It's kind of like a romance novel but a horror game, so it is a thriller, so don't be fooled by the cover. It is a 12 though, so it's not terrible, and it does standard come with some cute little cards, which are questionable, so, but I would recommend that one. I've got Unravel 2. I missed out on the first one, so I really wanted to play it, so I thought I would get this one to play it. This came from Argos and was actually really, really cheap, so I would recommend this one. Hello Neighbour, I never played. I've watched every episode of GT Live and GT in regards to this one, so I've probably spoiled a little bit for myself that way, but yeah, that's why I bought it, because I really, really wanted to play it. So I have this. So this I did buy when it first came out because I wanted the limited edition drum set. So this is Takio, I can never say this one, Tako no Tatsumi Drum and Fun. So basically it is a traditional drum like you get in Japan, and it is really cute. The Japanese are very, very good at this game. Like, I would hate to play it online because I would never win. I would suck against them, and they're awesome at rhythm games. But I really enjoy it, and I'm actually quite good at it. So I pretty much bought every additional song to go with it at the moment. But I would recommend this one. I have seen this one in a few, like in the Reading game store. They still have one of these kind of on the shelf, which I'm shocked at. This is normally really hard to find, but I do believe they do still have it, a couple of them left on the Nintendo UK store, so check that out. It is £99 though, but you do get the game as well, included with everything. And yeah, I love this. I'm like grabbing tons of games. And we have Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. Never played it on the PlayStation 2, so I picked it up because I really wanted to play it, and I really wanted to meet these characters that I haven't already met. So Harvest Moon Light of Hope. This is the special edition, so this actually comes with a tote, and I did an unboxing of this as well. I would highly recommend this. A load of people really great on this one. I actually don't think it's too bad. It's not as Minecrafty as the previous 3DS installment that they tried to do. It is under new management, so that's why it's kind of changing. I don't think it's bad at all, and I actually really enjoyed it. You do have to put a lot of time into it to get any kind of outcome, and that was like any frigging Harvest Moon game back in the day, so I would actually recommend this. Super Chariot. So I actually have this on the Xbox One, and I really enjoy it. You have a rope and you have to pull, and the king goes in, like his ghost goes into your chariot, and you have to pull your chariot to safety, and there's loads of things that try and steal it, or like steal gem or life out of it. It actually really makes you think. You've got like a Bones, which is that little character there at the top, and he does like a shop and you can buy additional stuff. And this one actually came with this really cool kind of case. This came from Argos, and it was actually really, really cheap. You do get the original soundtrack as well with the purchase, so I think that's kind of really sweet and really nice. So I enjoyed that, and I'd recommend it. Trophy Strikes Back Again, No More Heroes includes Season Pass, this edition. I'd recommend it. I really enjoyed it. I haven't played the DLC Season Pass kind of items, but I enjoyed it. I know people are rating on it, but they're going to rate on anything they've waited that many years for, so kind of play it for yourself and judge for yourself. I have Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2, so I will say that again, only 10, one of them which I can't remember which, 10 is on game card and 10-2 is actually a downloaded copy. That's something to take into consideration when you're buying it, but it isn't actually expensive. But then again, if you have an old PS2, these two games would run you about £10, so, but I would recommend these. I have Lego DC Super Villains Deluxe Edition. So this includes the Lex Luthor Lego minifigure, Season Pass, plus exclusive Harley Quinn Steelbox limited edition while stocks last. I really wanted this one. I love Lego games, and the villains just look freaking awesome, so I would recommend this one. Lego Worlds, this is including the 2 bonus pack of premium DLC, Classic Space and Monsters. I've only briefly played this, but it's because it's a Lego game and I haven't had time. What I played is pretty good. So where's that? So This is CTR Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. This is a standard edition. I did not pre-order this because they're always going to have loads of friggin' stock of it, to be honest with you. It comes with 3 extra skins, as you can see, and I also got these, and I got these free. So these are a pre-order bonus. We got them free because when we were in the Reading store, I saw them behind the gentleman, and I just said, I don't suppose you've got any of the pins left from the pre-orders that someone hasn't collected. It was like 2 days after it came out anyway, so that's their time frame for it. And he was like, yeah, sure, you can have them. I just shoved them in the bag. So it's always worth asking. This War of Mine Complete Edition. So I don't know what this comes with. Oh, this doesn't actually come with anything. So I bought this second hand from Game. I haven't seen much of it. I've only seen and heard what I've heard from other YouTubers. So that this is a very tough game. It is like you have to steal food from other people to live, but then those people could die because you're stealing their food. So I really wanted to play it. It's like a strategy game, and you've got to be really careful. Then if you kill someone, you have to think about what you've done, because then someone else might die because they haven't got their support. So it depends. This is an 18+ game, so definitely think about that when purchasing it. I've got Fate Extella, the Umbral Star. My partner bought me this, and I feel bad because I've not played as much of it as I should have. It is really good, and it's one that I do really want to get around to playing and giving a go. So this is Shanti Half Genie Hero Ultimate Edition, Day 1 edition, that I bought probably about a month after it came out. But I actually really like this. This, if you didn't know, was originally a Game Boy Color game that came out in the latter half of the Game Boy Color's life. So by then everyone had moved on to the Advance and other kind of software, and I think this game actually came out round about when the original DS was coming out, so no one paid attention to it. And the Game Boy Color version is actually really expensive, so this is a lot cheaper. And I'm pretty sure you can just download it on the eShop if you want to as well, but I picked this up and it wasn't expensive at all. It was about £30, and I don't think that's expensive for this. You get an art book, you get loads of other bits and bobs, and I really like the characters in it personally. But yeah. Our World is Ending. I bought this one and I thought I was really going to enjoy it, and personally it's one that I might go back to, but it is completely in Japanese and it is subbed, so that basically means it is subtitled the whole way through. My reading's kind of slow, so I do choose to have dubbed if I can, but it doesn't mean I can't, it just means it takes me a lot longer. So yeah, I would recommend it, but just at least take that into consideration. And it does remind me a little bit of This World Ends With You, so I'm gonna butcher this one. Shikodo limited edition. So whatever this box leads you to believe, it is literally just a rail shooter. So it is pretty awesome though. The only downside is I had to import this from eBay. So because it's Japanese and I've got a standard UK Switch, I don't get points, which is really annoying because I'm like, I have the game cart. You can read the damn game cart. But yeah, this is quite a hard one to find, but I would recommend it. It's actually really fun. So I bought myself this one. So this is Hollow Knight. It is on loads of platforms, so if you haven't got a Switch, it doesn't matter. You can just buy it or play it on any other platform. I haven't personally played this, so I bought it so I could perhaps give it a go. We are going on holiday, so I'm going to sit on a plane and I'm actually going to be able to play a console and chill out, which is awesome. So yeah, I would recommend this one because I've heard so much good things about it from other people, but I will give you my proper verdict later. This also comes with this is the standard edition. It wasn't expensive, but it comes with like a little guide, which I love, and it also comes with this, which is basically a really cute like map of like the worlds. So that's kind of cute, and I really love it. I love when stuff like these games come with stuff, because when I was a kid it was standard, and now it's like extra. It's like it used to be standard. I have Toki Retro Collect or Retro Lector Edition. This is an original like old game. I think it was on the Sega, but I'm not sure, to be honest. It could have also been on Super Nintendo, but either way, this is really awesome. I picked this up personally. I never played a lot of it, mainly because the arcade cabinet you get with it, which is all cardboard, and you get to build it yourself, which I haven't done yet, but I loved it and I thought it was awesome. So I played a little bit of it. It's okay. I have this, which is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu Pokeball Plus. So this actually came with this. So this is the Pokeball. I will say this extra bit is also because I had this. This is an additional like 12 to 15 pounds. It is the little Pokeball charger. I loved it, and I basically bought this because it reminded me of the Poke Center. And if I had the money to waste, I would buy 5 more of them, put them all together, put them all in a room, press them all, and put the like ding 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 sound on it, because it'd be awesome. But yeah, so I would really recommend this game. It is awesome. You do not need the Pokeball Plus. You can just buy the game on its own. We do have the Eevee edition as well, which my partner played, and I would recommend that as well. We both really enjoyed it. It's not your standard game. You do just have to be nice to the Pokemon, but once you get over, it's not the same as when I was a kid. You get over it and it's fine. It's actually a fun game. We're nearly through all my games. Bendy and the Ink Machine. I actually have this on the Xbox One. I just don't have time to play the Xbox One where this is portable and I can just pick it up and go. So that's why I bought it on this, and 100% recommend it. Love it. If I buy Pops, which I've got like 2, which is a Cowboy Bebop one and a Niffler one, and that's it, I will buy Bendy ones because I actually really enjoy that series and franchise. Flashback 25th Anniversary. Again, this is an old game that they kind of tried to remaster, so you've actually even got a case in here that looks like the old like Super Nintendo kind of, or Nintendo system cartridges, which is cute. We bought this secondhand from a game in Colchester. It's just we travel a lot, so I get to look in different stores. This is really awesome. It's really fun. There's 2 different modes, I believe, like the old mode or the new mode, but either way it's fun and I would recommend it. It's not expensive, or it wasn't when I purchased it anyway. World End Simulator. So I remembered what it's called now. So this one, as well as the one previously that I couldn't remember, does remind me a little bit of Doki Doki Literature Club. This edition includes an art book. That's kind of why I wanted it. So I really enjoy this, and my partner's probably going to play this one first more because I've started, but I'm playing other things before I start to finish this one. But again, this is a 16 plus, and take note of that. There is certain aspects of this game that is 16 plus, and that's why it is a 16 plus. I have Asterix and Obelix XXL2 limited edition. Super fun, super easy to play. A little bit like Jack and Daxter, Crash Bandicoot, like those kind of really old games where you'd have to go around and just collect a load of collectibles. This wouldn't surprise me if it's basically the PlayStation 2 game remastered. This wasn't expensive and you can actually still pick it up. Even though the figures weren't amazingly like drawn and stuff, I wanted this mainly because I used to watch this when I was a kid. It's awesome, and because I really wanted to like watch it more when I was a kid, but I never got a chance to. When I saw this, I just had to grab it. I'd really recommend this. The last game that I've got, oh sugar, is like one of, just kind of my second biggest, third biggest, that's it. This. So this is Discare, and this is the first one. So they remastered the first game on the Nintendo Switch. This comes with a bunch of, so including like a Primmy, I've got a mouse mat, I've got Primmy coasters, art books. Oh, this comes with a massive amount of stuff, including the game. It comes in this awesome box, but I pre-ordered this one and managed to keep my pre-order. This was about £70, but as I said, I played 5 first and I really fell in love with it. This one then I just wanted when it came out, and I played a lot of this one as well, and I'm glad I could play it remastered instead of on the original systems where the graphics make it kind of hard to play. So I would 100% recommend this game if you can pick it up without this kind of stuff. I think you can just go on the Nintendo eShop instead, so look there first because then it will be cheaper. So the only extra accessories that I have down here right now is this. So this is the Super Mario Click face-off wired controller. So if you want extra controllers, check on Argos. At the moment I don't believe they have this one left, which is the star one, but they do have Mario and Luigi. So it is one controller, but you can just take the faceplates off and personalize it to yourself. So if you want to play as Mario, you can play as Mario, unclick the face cap, and then you can play as Luigi. It's actually really cheap, and it's kind of a cheap way if you've got multiple kids that you need multiple controllers for. Wired is not as cool, but then if you buy it like this, then I think it kind of is. So the only thing is I don't believe it has the rumble feature because it's wired, but make your own rumble, it's fine. Again, I have this one. This one came from Game, and this is just the really cool, it's really shiny and I like the gold style of it. I will never have a gold Mario, so I decided that I was going to have a gold Mario controller. This is also wired, so it doesn't have the rumble feature. Again, it's not massively expensive, and I believe it has been reduced in price, so, but it is really cute, and that's the reason why I bought that one. The last thing I have to show you today is this. So this is a Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Actually, I've got one more thing which is there. So this is like a cover. So this actually came with a screen protector, which I have on my console, I believe, as well as it's like a leather case that you can wrap around, and it's really cute. Anything I will say with this is be careful, because if you shut it up and your Switch kind of is on, your Switch gets hella hot. And it's like, oh my god, am I going to break it? So be really careful. I also, because I kind of went a bit ape on the Legend of Zelda stuff, I do have the little pull things as well that go on your wrist. I have this as well. This is my second one, because don't spill soup on them. It doesn't survive. They were reduced though, and they were like the last pair, and I was so excited. And the guy was like, why are you so excited? What are they? I was like, it's just headphones. But I wanted those ones. He was just like looking at me like I was strange. They were reduced in game, but they're just really cool and really nice headphones. It's even got like this little jack that you can like put it nicely at the back, and yeah, it's just really nicely patterned and done. So that is my physical Nintendo Switch collection right now. I'm not going to do my downloaded, because I'm going to do that in a separate video, because this video already says it's done 39 minutes. So I'm just going to say, let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave me a comment down below. I do always reply to my comments, and I will see you guys later. Love you guys.